Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Are you ready for some football? Because I sure am. I'm Cobra, and I am joined by my friend, the Sound Man, Keith. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, how you doing?
We should be joined by other people shortly, so hopefully we'll have someone else jump in. But uh, Thanksgiving is upon us. It is actually in a couple days. But we definitely need to talk about some people who will definitely be celebrating Thanksgiving on the outside looking in as far as their playoffs are considered. We have the Tennessee Titans, the New Orleans Saints, the Miami Dolphins, the New York Jets, and of course, yeah, and I said Titans, Saints, Dolphins, Jets,
Playoffs?
and the Las Vegas Raiders.
You kidding me?
Playoffs?
I just hope we can win a game.
Thank you, Coach Mora. Uh, but yeah, Keith, I wanna hear from you first off. Of the six teams that I just rattled off, which one was your biggest surprise that they are at this position, and which one is your least surprising?
What
Start with your
was
biggest
teams again?
Tennessee, the Jets, the Giants, the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Saints.
Oh, the Giants, yeah.
The Giants are your
I
biggest
thought they were
surprise.
going to be in the hunt, and they've dove over just like the Jets.
Mm,
The Jets were no surprise.
right. I gotta agree with you as far as the no surprise is concerned. The Jets have not been the same since they fired Robert Saleh. Ever since they let Aaron Rodgers, famous future Minnesota Viking, dictate the coaching staff. They have been on a crash course. No offense to TWA Flight 800. Um, into destroying their entire playoffs. Um, and the Jets always do this. I swear, if you grow up as a Jets fan, you are a victim of child abuse and you need to get some help. However, to me, the biggest surprise of this year, of this season, that are on the outside looking in as far as their playoffs are concerned, is the Miami Dolphins. And the reason why I say that is because with the AFC East, you would expect that it would be a three-man race. Because I knew the Patriots were going to at least, put a little fear of God into the Buffalo Bills, at least in the beginning of the season, because Drake May had some promise this year, and Mike Vrabel's a very good coach. And they made some very good offseason moves. Um, However, I didn't expect the Dolphins to do this type of stuff, to kind of to stagnate the way they did, and it's kind of frustrating if you're a Dolphins fan, but at the same time, it's just this season has been nothing but a wash.
Really?
Uh, uh, is there anything you want to add about that, Keith?
No, that's good. But I mean, I was just looking over the standings, and I noticed the Browns and the Bengals are on the bottom.
Hey, Cat.
Hey, Cat.
Yep. Well, the Bengals are not officially eliminated yet, and neither are the Browns. Weirdly enough, but Kat, since you are here,
Yes.
um, we're talking about these six teams that have officially been eliminated from the playoffs.
Which is so weird to me that we are that far into the season already.
We're in week 13, yes.
I know, but it doesn't feel like week 13. It feels like week 4.
I know. And we only have 5 weeks left of the regular season, guys. 5 weeks. So, the 6 teams that are eliminated are the Tennessee Titans, the New Orleans Saints, Las Vegas Raiders, the New York Football Giants, the New Jersey Jets, and, of course, the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins I expected.
Of your 6, which one of those 6, which one was your biggest surprise? And which one wasn't your biggest surprise?
Dolphins were not the biggest surprise at all.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
I said they were my biggest surprise.
See, to me, the Dolphins are not contenders. I don't remember the Dolphins having like a good Super Bowl run really ever. And I'm sure I'm wrong about that. And I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to be like, Cat's the biggest idiot ever.
The Dolphins have 2 rings.
Yeah.
Dolphins have 2 rings. Have been to 3 Super Bowls.
But when are those rings from? Like, I remember like Dan Marino was,
those rings are those rings are 70, 72 and 73, I think.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. That's older than me. And it's even a longer time since the Orioles have been to a World Series. Like, that's a long time for a team to go without a ring. So, honestly, I have not seen anything new from the Dolphins. I don't see them
some years ago.
Right. So I don't really see them changing anytime soon.
Right.
All that being said, can you repeat the teams that are officially out?
Tennessee, New Orleans, Las Vegas, New York Giants, New York Jets, Miami Dolphins.
The most shocking one was the Giants. For me.
Both you and Keith agreed on that.
Yeah. I really I don't think I realized that the Giants were doing badly until last week. And I was like, wait a second, is this right?
Well, if you remember,
Denver now.
Tyler was telling us the Giants have been doing this. They should have fired Dable last year. They didn't have a true quarterback. I mean, Russell Wilson is officially cooked. Jackson Dart, their rookie sensation is done for the year. And now they're stuck trotting out famous Jameis, the world famous turnover chef.
Yeah.
So, they lost their prime running back in Cam Scattaboo. And their defense hasn't been up to snuff. Their offensive line's atrocious. I mean, they might as well be traffic cones for how bad they are.
Well, and that is not what we have come to expect from the Giants. We have come to expect as somebody who I mainly follow Baltimore, the Steelers here and there because they're in our division.
Don't say Steelers.
Well, easy with that talk. I mainly follow my division. Right. I will follow the Eagles here and there. But I have come to expect more from the Giants than I think I should.
What I really worried about is, how far down the Chiefs are. They're like second to the or almost last in their division.
Yeah,
Not
they're
only
pretty
that,
far down there.
not only that, but they're actually ninth in the playoff bubble.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna miss them in the playoffs. I'm not gonna miss them.
No
Um,
argument for me on that. No argument for
like,
me on that.
don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
But
No
True.
offense to any Kansas City fans out there, okay? No
and we
offense.
and we unfortunately know one.
I
Um,
know one who is like a diehard Kansas City fan. And if I
okay.
share this podcast with him, he's going to be like, at two brute.
Hmm.
So,
Which, yeah. Which, by the way, to all of us who are watching, like, comment, subscribe. Uh,
yeah, please, please,
you know,
we love hearing
it
from you
is
guys.
it is tagged on our little overlay here to like, subscribe, and enjoy. But please do that. We appreciate that. But one more thing before we get on to it. Before we get to our bold predictions, Kat, Keith, are there any good Thanksgiving game memories that you remember? This could be this could be watching the game. This could actually be playing football with your friends and family if possible. Um, just share a Thanksgiving memory about football.
Well, it was tradition to watch, the Dallas, and he's playing against Dallas. Uh, with my dad all the years, we sit back and we'd eat the turkey and then sit back and enjoy some chips and
Nice,
stuff and watch the game. you
nice.
know and my dad has been passed on for about 20 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
And hey, I remember doing football and baseball games with him,
Yeah.
and one of the main things is Thanksgiving, and just sitting back with like an extra turkey sandwich sitting on the side there and some chips and stuff around and just sitting back and watching the game with them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kat, do you have a good Thanksgiving football memory?
So, way back when, um, um, when the Ravens first came to Baltimore, um, I'm I'm fairly certain. I'm looking something up real quick. I'm fairly certain we had a Thanksgiving game before this year. We did. Um, in 2011 versus the 49ers, and then in 2013 versus the Steelers, and we beat both of them. Um, but this must not have been on Thanksgiving then. It was the first year we went to the Super Bowl. Um, so gosh, this must have been because I was still in high school. So this must have been in 2000. Um, there was a game that I was watching in 2000, and it it impacted the Ravens somehow. I don't remember how, but like my dad and my aunts would call one another during the commercial breaks. Did you see that play? I couldn't believe it. Did you? Oh, they're coming back. I'll talk to you later. And and it was back and forth every commercial break. They were calling each other, and then we must have had a game the day after or that Saturday or Sunday. Um, because it was all weekend was just my dad and my aunts calling each other on commercial breaks. Because at that point we all could watch it on channel 13. Which channel 13 still exists, but I don't have an antenna anymore.
I don't think any of us do nowadays.
No.
With the advent of streaming.
And my dad has also passed, but I will still call my aunts after the games and talk to them about it. Or text my one aunt about it. And that's great fun for me, is just getting to do some of the things my dad did.
Nice. As for me, one of my favorite Thanksgiving memories actually happens to do with actually just moving to the house where I'm living. I was just walking around, just on Thanksgiving all over there, and they were my old high school friends.
Nice.
We had just graduated high school like a while ago, and all of a sudden it's like, I'm like, holy crap! Just connecting with them and just playing some football in the middle school football field over there, and
nice.
playing some just a typical pickup football, and I can't do it anymore because of my back, and all this stuff, but I remember, they put me in at fullback. That's hilarious. And first play, I fumble the ball because I wasn't expecting a fullback toss. Fumble the ball.
You were like, wait a second, what is this?
Yep. Yeah. It's like I fumble the ball, but I fall on it. And, my friends were yelling at me, like, why didn't I pick it up? Well, like, why didn't I attempt to, like, scoop it up? I'm like, because I'm...
Go.
And I literally said, I'm saving the play. That's all I said. And then another guy who I've become good friends with, named Antonio, he's like, this guy knows his football. Shut up. And he's like in his 40s now. He literally told him, he's like, hey, guys, shut up. He actually knows what he's talking about. So that's one of my favorite memories. Anywho, we're going to get into our bold predictions, which, if y'all know, this is our segment where we actually look at the odds, make our predictions on what games, how the games are going to go. If they're going to win, they're going to cover the spread, which, by the way, please gamble responsibly. We're not experts. We don't do this for a living. We're kind of idiots. We just sit from the comfort of our own couch. We're not insiders and know every which way the athlete could do. So again, please don't take our advice seriously. Please gamble responsibly. So, Kat, Keith, since it's just you two and I have to go last, the Jim Dunlop side is heads. The Jazz 3 is tails. Call it.
Heads.
Tails.
It's heads. Cat's first.
Woohoo!
So, Cat.
It's always ladies first.
Yep. Cat, you have the San Francisco 49ers facing off against Cleveland Browns. San Francisco is favored by 6.
I'm going to say yes and yes.
All right. No objections. All right, Keith.
Go for it.
You have a Tank Bowl. The New Orleans Saints facing off against the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are favored by 6.
Wow.
I'm going to go out all in. I'm going to take the Dolphins.
Nice. And covering?
No.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Any objections to that?
I think it's going to be a tight game.
Nice. Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Keith on that one. I'm not objecting.
All right. And me, 1 second, let me make the marks here. You know what? I got a Thursday night game here. I got the first Thanksgiving one. I have the Cincinnati Bengals facing off against the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 7. And I'm going to take Baltimore, but they're not covering the spread.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can do.
All right. Okay. Which, by the way, I forgot to say that the Black Friday and Monday Night Football games, we will get those at the end of this bowl prediction, so they will be treated as such. So, Kat,
Yeah.
you have the Jacksonville Jaguars facing off against the Tennessee Titans. Jaguars is favored by 6.5.
I'm going to say yes and yes. I don't think the Titans are really going to get it together anytime soon.
All right. Keith.
Hit me with your best shot.
You have the Los Angeles Rams facing off against the Carolina Panthers. The Rams are favored by 10.5 points. I fear this is a trap game, but you can go wherever you want to, man. He is pondering this one, guys.
I ponder this one too.
I'm going to take the Raiders, but I'm going to say they're not going to.
Okay, so he's going the Rams not covering the spread, right?
Yeah.
All right. I will object to this. I am going to say that the Rams will cover this spread.
I'm just glad that's not one I had to decide on.
Yeah. All right. And as for me, I have the other tank bowl here. I have the Atlanta Falcons facing off against the Jets. The Falcons are favored by 2.5, and I got to take that.
Yeah.
Even with Atlanta slamming the Penix in the car door, and going with Kirk family member Cousins. So there's that. All right, Kat.
Let me have it.
You have the future home of Aaron Rodgers, the Minnesota Vikings, facing off against the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are favored by 10.5.
Wow. I'm going to say the Seahawks win it, but I don't think they're winning by 10.5.
All right. Any objections?
Now, I would have said it's going to be a little bit closer than that, but so I'm right there with her.
All right. Okay. Keith, you have the Houston Texans facing off against the Indianapolis Colts, and the Colts are favored by 4.5.
Wait, who are they playing?
The Texans are facing off against the Colts.
Oh.
Indiana.
You're going to take the Colts?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Colts because they're at home.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, maybe I shouldn't have wasted my my objection on that one, but oh well. Because I would have said Houston's defense, though, the way they trounced the Bills.
Yeah, but their way is Houston has lost most of their games that they've lost away.
Right, but I think Buffalo was away at that one. All right, Kat. And as for me, I've got the Bills facing off against the Steelers. Oh, this ought to be interesting. I have the Bills winning and covering the spread.
Okay.
And I think I hear someone. Oh boy.
No.
Cobra!
Quiet.
Why you're objecting to Steeler football? Steelers going Super Bowl. I swear, having to fight with Yinzer. I swear.
It's a Tuesday. Isn't he hibernating today?
Yinzers never hibernate. They just recover from their drunken stupors.
Well, you should have given
I
some
call
more
it hibernation. Yeah, I gotta say, I think Buffalo takes this. I think Pittsburgh is in the tough time of their schedule, and I'm not sure they're gonna
I
come
think
out.
also they're starting Mason Rudolph, the red zone reindeer. So that's never a good time there because Aaron Rodgers has a fractured wrist. All right,
Poor guy.
Kat.
Yes.
You have the first Thanksgiving game of the night. The Green Bay Packers facing off against the Detroit Lions. And by the way, I say first Thanksgiving of the first game, and I mean the one that's the first one. The Detroit Lions are favored by 2.5.
Oh. Oh, this is a tough one because their records are both pretty similar.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. I'm gonna go with the home team on this one.
Going with Detroit.
And this might be a little controversial, but I don't know if they cover that spread.
Okay, interesting. All right.
objection.
I think this is going to be incredibly close.
Keith objects.
Go for it, Keith.
I think they will cover the spread.
All right, Keith. All right. Now, Keith, you were just talking about him, too. You have the Kansas City Chiefs facing off against the Dallas Cowboys. The Chiefs are favored by 3.
Ooh.
But they're in Dallas.
They're at Dallas, and it's Thanksgiving.
I hate to say it, and I'll kick myself every night, but I'm going to take Dallas.
Dallas with the upset on this one.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
You know that paid me, right?
All right. And as for me, I have the Las Vegas Raiders facing off against the LA Chargers. The Chargers are favored by 9.5, and I have to take that action.
Absolutely.
All right. Kat?
Yes.
You have the Arizona Cardinals facing off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by 3.
And they're at Tampa Bay.
They're at Tampa, but here's the other caveat. Baker Mayfield's not starting for the Buccaneers. And, Kyler Murray is suffering from Call of Duty syndrome, so he's out potentially for the year. So Jacoby Brissett is still in. So, so this is a very interesting matchup considering both teams are banged up.
Yeah. I don't know. These toss-up ones, I just got to go with the home team.
Makes
Tank
sense.
Bowl.
No, this ain't a tank bowl because technically Tampa Bay is leading their division, so it can't be a tank bowl.
Which is crazy.
Yep. Well, welcome to the NFC South. All right, and Keith, that gives you the last game, which is the Denver Broncos facing off against the Washington Commanders. The Broncos are favored by 6.5.
Gonna have to take the Broncos.
Yep.
Did you talk about the Friday game?
Trust me, we're bringing that up because it's a double header. All right, original bowl prediction rules apply. All objections are now done. Everyone gets to make their picks on the Black Friday game and the Monday Night Football games, because of how it is. So we are going to start in chronological order with the Chicago Bears facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are favored by 7. Kat, starting with you.
I'm going Eagles.
All right. And covering, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Keith.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles, but I'm gonna say one thing. Not covering.
Uh-oh.
Nice. Okay. We definitely have different opinions. And I am definitely going to continue that trend because I am going with the upset here. I am going with Chicago.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
So we covered everything.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. So every odd is picked. All right. And the final game this is probably going to be the easiest pick for us. We have the New York Giants facing off against the New England Patriots. The Patriots are favored by 7.5. Cat?
Patriots and the cover.
I concur.
Same with you. I'm going New England, but I'm saying they don't cover the spread.
Really, against the Giants?
Again, famous Jameis almost defeated the Detroit Lions last week. So,
okay.
That's my reasoning for that. All right, guys. You know what week it is? It's Thanksgiving week. But what follows
Thanksgiving week?
But you know what follows Thanksgiving?
Black Friday.
Black Friday. And guess who's having a Black Friday sale besides everyone? Well, you know what? We need to clean up our act. I know, right, Cobra? So why not we clean up with our friends at Duke Cannon Supply Company? That's right.
Here.
Our friends at Duke Cannon, who proudly support our military veterans, are gearing everything up for Black Friday. Check out their Christmas bundles and of course, if you do use our affiliate link in the bio and decide to spend $50 plus, you get a free big ass brick of soap to keep yourself clean for the holidays for the special man in your life, whomever you are, Kat. Had to make a joke there. But again, use our affiliate link. It helps support the channel. Show the channel some love. Duke Cannon Supply Company help support the veterans, especially during Black Friday. Thank you, Duke Cannon.
Absolutely.
And that is it for our podcast once again. It's great to see y'all once again. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our Patreon, and of course, check out our other shows as well. We got the lap down with Greg Farmer and the boys as they discuss NASCAR. We have Biscuits and Penalties with Alex and myself as we discuss hockey. We had the Dirt and Turf podcast. We will be returning for spring training for season 3, so check us out. You know, we have Passing the Pigskin with our friend Billy. We have the Handed Down Beatdown, which is this Sunday, our pro wrestling podcast. We also have more shows coming in the pipeline. But listeners, watchers, followers, if you share this with your friends, like, comment, subscribe. We are trying to get to 100 subs by the end of this year. That would be a great goal for us, just to get that first 100. We love every single one of you. We hope you can support us. We're proud of you for watching us. Thank you for supporting us. And as I always say, I'm Cobra. On behalf of Kat, Keith, and every single one of us at Handed Down Sports Media, we'll see you on the field. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Put